Hello guys, and welcome back to part 2 of a 4-part series of attempting to see what my 1 rep max is. This was the session prior that I've completed, 110 kilos by 5x3, and then the next 2, the middle one being this session, and 105 by 4x4 being the one following. Weighing in at 73.6 yet again. This was taken 1 month after I weighed myself last, which kind of makes no sense considering I've definitely dropped weight. But maybe I just maybe I had my dinner before this session. Compared to last session, I probably went on an empty stomach when I weighed myself. So who knows, but yeah, the body fat was telling me I was fatter for some reason, but anyway, you never know with those machines. They're not really that accurate, but the weight is probably accurate, but not the fat percentage. But yeah, this session was kind of, I don't want to say felt heavy, but it just didn't, I just wasn't really that comfortable under the weight. And yeah, considering this was only a 2.5 kilo jump from last week's session, shouldn't have really felt that heavy, especially how I'm doing 2 less reps. I thought I was going to come into this it being very comfortable, to be honest, but at least I completed the session. And I've got to realize that, you know, when you lose a lot of weight, it's going to be tough. You're going to get those. I think it's actually the previous session taxed me going into this one. And usually I'll be able to handle it. But because I'm at such a low body weight, the weights just tax me even more now. But still, it was still a good session. To get 4 sets in is good volume at this weight. And yeah, 110 for a double here. Nice and easy. Feeling good. What actually surprised me the most was how different adding 2.5 kilos onto the bar would feel. Super strange. This felt way heavier than me hitting 110 for a double. Obviously this is 3 reps, but just the initial rep, even though, yeah, it looks like I'm having a field day with it, but you know, I kind of get a good indication of how heavy it would feel if I was to put 130 on the bar, just by going off putting this on my chest. But who knows. But yeah, I've noticed I'm actually pausing the bar a lot longer this session than the previous one. So if there's any consolation to not feeling super strong this session, at least I paused it longer. And we know that that's more difficult to do. Meaning I would be able to do, maybe I would have fit in 1 more rep at the same effort if I was to pause it for slightly less time. But yeah, this is set 3. I put the wrist wraps on. I kind of put the wrist wraps on when I feel as if I need that extra support. And that used to go with the chalk too, but now I just always start my sets with chalk because it's quite difficult to do these weights now. But final set, good, complete. As long as we're completing these sessions, then that's good enough. And hopefully the next session will be, well, the next session is the easiest out of the 3. I did it like that so I could taper accordingly for when I max out. and hopefully it pays off. But yeah, like and subscribe. Stay tuned for part 3. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.